Welcome to the National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships Boys 10 and Under Nationals Selection Show. I'm Rob Flatt, and I am thrilled to be here covering this exciting age group. The Boys 10 and Under age group, 24 teams, field of 24, starting on Tuesday, 10 states. Uh, it's this age group is one that uh, has had a significant impact in the national championships for decades. In fact, I remember back shortly after my graduating class in 2002 and being around coaching still with the organization that I had graduated out of. My father was a coach in the organization. He was my coach in high school. And so I stuck around and coached in some of the younger age groups. And my father was the athletic director, and he was coaching 10 and under. Now, I don't think this is abnormal. I think it's pretty normal that the 10 and under coaches are coached by athletic directors or future athletic directors, future 18 and under coaches, if not current 18 and under coaches. And so it's phenomenal to see. I remember when Tom Sanders would coach these younger teams. Mike Decker, both men went on to lead HCYA Warriors, and of course Tom Sanders won a bunch of national championships in all sorts of age groups with his sons. And so it's a lot of fun. I remember Blake Griffin playing the 10 and under age group, and then the 12 and under age group. I think the highest he ever played was 14. His brother Taylor played in those younger age groups as well, and then also eventually the 18 under age group through his freshman year before going and playing for his father at a local private slash Christian school and winning many state championships there. So this age group has some of our best players that have come through. Justin Jackson was 10 when he came through. I don't believe he played 10 and under, but he was with the Cincinnati Trailblazers at the time and came at an age group there. So if you're following along, I put up the team list here so everyone can kind of see the generic list. Your top two seeds are automatically going to be in the Division One. And so you've got your top 8 overall seeds are there. And then what we'll have is 9 through 24 are going to play their way into the 16 team Division One. And so that if you want to, you can take a screenshot. We're going to go to another slide here. We're going to actually cover all the 3 through 6 play-in games, not too far down the road here. But we're going to, in fact, the next slide, following this slide that we're about to switch to, is going to cover those 3-6 type games and how that's going to all work out. So let's cover let's go over right now this age group and how it's going to play out format wise. Teams are going to come in on Tuesday, and there's going to be 4 gold balls. So we're going to have 8A, 7A, 6A, and 5A. All right, and each one of those are going to be gold ball classes. There's going to be 1 silver ball, 1 bronze ball. That is a change from previous years. In the past, we would have a silver ball for each team that is a runner-up. And over the years, we have heard the feedback. It's going to be much more meaningful if it's an actual win for these teams. And so we're really excited that teams are going to have an opportunity to win a silver ball or a bronze ball after a disappointing defeat. Let's talk about a little bit more about Tuesday and how that's going to play out. And then we'll talk more about those gold, silver, and bronze balls and how that will all work out in a couple slides from now. So Tuesday, we're going to come in and play those division play-in games, those 3 versus 6s in each class, to determine who's going to be in a Division One gold ball class. The winners of those games, there will be 8 of them, will move into the gold ball associated with their play-in game. The 8 teams that lose their opening game will play Wednesday through Friday. So do not worry, we have games for you no matter what. Tuesday, Division One gold ball semifinals will also be played. So those teams that do not play that earlier game will play on Tuesday, but not in that initial game. The 8 play-in winners will play against the 8 top seeds, and they're going to determine who's going to advance to the gold ball finals on Wednesday. It's going to be 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. And is how your traditional matchups are. But in our particular case with the boys 10, B10u, we will not have that as deep. We only go as deep as the 3-6. So again, we're gonna see the 8 teams that win that Tuesday later in the day game. They're going to advance to their goal ball games. So let's take a look at this next slide here, and we will see that these are how the matchups are going to play. So 3 is going to play 6 and 4s are going to play 5. So we're getting our first look at teams' roads to get in. The Team USA slide will cover how that's going to work for the Illinois Crusaders and the West Michigan Hornets. But long story short, USA will not be able to advance in that game. So both the Crew and West Michigan Hornets will advance to 8A and 5A's gold ball semifinal later that day. The Dallas HSA Angels will take on the Northwest Arkansas Hornets. The Northwest Indy Warriors will play Dallas Thunder. The Oklahoma City Knights will play the Saline County Warriors. They're in Class 7A. In Class 6A, HCYA Warriors will take on the Bluegrass Blazers. The HCYA Warriors will play the Memphis MHEA Eagles, their white team, which is their B team. And the Bluegrass Blazers will take on the Faulkner County Falcons in 6A. 5A, West Michigan Hornets will take on Team USA, as mentioned earlier, and the CHSA Wolverines out of Houston area will take on the Lighthouse Chargers. So what will happen is after the teams that win those games on Tuesday advance to the Tuesday evening or afternoon gold ball semifinals, the winners of those games will go to either Evangel or Drury. The Evangel has a brand new facility. I believe it's AGI Financial is the name of it now, rather than Valor Center. And so we will get that corrected. But that's the brand new facility at Evangel, which we're so excited to be using, as well as Drury. That's where those gold ball games are going to take place, and they are going to be complete with a national live stream broadcast on the feature court there, and it's going to have a dedicated broadcast team. We've got a great crew coming out, whether okay. So I've got a little bit of a note here, and I'm having to, while we're doing the broadcast, I have to take a double check because I have a note that these games here need to be double checked for our on our master schedule to see. So I'm doing a quick look here, so please forgive me. The boys 12U gold ball games, yes, at Evangel AGF Financial Arena and Drury O'Reilly Center on Wednesday. So I'm incorrect here. There will be 2 of these games will be on the live stream court, and 2 of them will be played at a college court, which is Baptist Bible College and Evangel Ashcroft. So 2 of the 4 games. And so I will correct that on the slide. And so we will get that corrected so that when you're coming back through and viewing this, if you're checking it out on just the slide, it will be accurate. So I apologize. Anytime we do these, we always have an opportunity for correcting an error that you don't notice until we're actually in it. And so I appreciate you bearing with us. So I want to get the information correct. 2 of the final 4 games, or the gold ball games, will be played on one of those live stream courts, and 2 will not. So I apologize if you're one of the 2 that are not, for getting your hopes up. The good news is, if you keep winning, you will end up on that live stream court, because that is we have that on Friday for the undisputed game, and I believe that we also have that on Thursday. So I will double check that while I'm doing this so that I'm not misquoted. But yes, Tuesday, and you guys do have the early games. So I'll let you know that you do have the early games, that we have released the national schedule, gym schedule. It's tentative, but you can definitely check that out, and you will be able to see that. But the 4 teams that win, they will stay alive for that undisputed national championship. They will go to the Gold Ball Showdown semifinals. The 4 teams that lose will move to a Silver Ball semifinals, competing for places first through fourth. First will win that Silver Ball trophy. And the teams that lose on that Tuesday evening game, they'll actually move to an 8-team bronze ball bracket. So there's still something to play for if you lose on that Tuesday evening. If you lose in that initial game, we will have a nice trophy for you if you're able to win out that 8-team field Wednesday through Friday for those that lose that opening game play in. All right, so as we keep this moving along, Thursday and Friday, and then after this, I promise we'll get a chance to see those top seeds in which classes they are, see and break down how that's going to advance for Gold Ball Showdown Series, etc. The Division One on Thursday and Friday will be played as a Gold Ball Showdown Series. So we will play a semifinal on Thursday, and then on Friday we'll play a first place and a third place for those. We will only have an extra awards for runner-up, and for the winner, they will get banners that will either say undisputed national champion or national runner-up. While these games, it does say that these games will not be broadcast, but they will actually be broadcast for the boys 10 and under on Thursday there. So let's see. There is no reseed throughout this tournament. Everyone's going to be seeded, and we will play that out however it goes. Upsets or not, teams are going to stay where they're at. All right, so let's take a quick look at the top seeds placed in their classes. We've got number 1 overall is in class 8A, 2 overall 7A, 3 overall 6A, and number 4 overall is in 5A. One of the things we will work hard to do is make sure that teams that play each other in a regional final will not play each other until Friday. And one of the philosophies there is what happens if the best 2 teams in the nation are from the same region. We don't want them to have to play each other in the semifinal. And so we've made a decision years ago that we are going to work hard and do what we can, especially in bracket play, to try to keep teams that play each other in the regional finals away from each other. Sometimes the best teams in the region don't even make it to the finals. That's just part of basketball or in sport in general. But having this policy and this principle is something that we work hard to do. So you will see sometimes that will impact overall seeds, or even unique matchups are going to be taken into consideration as well. And so as much as we can, again, we're not going to take that into consideration as much if it's a single game during the season as we are going to take it into consideration if it's a game that took place at regionals a couple weeks ago. All right. So 8A number 1, Memphis Mid-South Mustangs. They are number 1. Dash is in their 8A Gold Ball class. The Mustangs will play the winner of Northwest Arkansas and HSAA. Dash will play the winner of the Illinois Crew USA matchup, which we've already established will be Illinois Crew. Memphis Eagles Blue, their A team, will take on the winner of the OKC Knights and Saline County Warriors matchup. The Rush out of Springfield will take on the winner of Dallas Thunder and Indy Northwest. The Little Rock Flames will take on the winner of CHSA and Lighthouse, and Fort Smith Patriots will take on the winner of West Michigan. Well, yeah, they'll take on West Michigan. And Northside Lions will take on the winner of Bluegrass and Faulkner County Falcons, and the Tulsa Noah Jaguars will take on the winner of Houston HCYA and Memphis MHEA White. And so these are the matchups. Screenshot this. I'll give you a second here. I'm going to ask you to screenshot this, and I'll ask you to screenshot the Team USA slide, which is next, if you are needing to, if your team's playing a USA. Again, we'll have that in the brackets, the USA information. But I'm going to go ahead and move on from this slide right now. So if you are taking a screenshot, grab it now. This is the last look you'll have until brackets come out on Friday, March 7th. So when brackets come out on Friday, March 7th, you'll see more of this type of deal. You'll be able to see where teams are at. But for the time being, this is your one look. The slideshow will have a link in the actual, we should have a link in this actual video. And so you should be able to go right to the slideshow and from there be able to follow along. But we're going to move along to the Team USA slide. Another slide that if you can, please take a screenshot of, because we are in a spot where we're not gonna break this down completely for everyone, but we are gonna let you get a screenshot of that in the event um, that you have any questions. So, all right, we already covered that nationals brackets will be released um, on Friday, March 7th. If you haven't already seen the gym schedule, check out the gym schedule. That's going to help you figure out earliest start times for each age group, when we end for nationals, etc. All right, the last slide, and then we will close here. And we appreciate all of you sticking it out for the boys 10 and under national selection show. Check out the Fine Designs merch. This is their design. We love their logo, and we will have them at Stratford. We will have them at the Field House. We will have them at Allison Sportstown. We're going to have them at Evangel, hopefully at Ashcroft, but definitely the AGF Financial Center, and we'll definitely have them at Drury and possibly BBC in the morning as well. So check out the merch. They always do a great job, and it's always the kids always love it, and we hope you do too. So have a great day and safe travels. Hopefully you guys have a great preparation getting ready for nationals. Your travels are safe, and when you get in, the games are incredible and exciting. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at nationals very soon.